Well, shaking folks, back with another reaction, back with another lucky dip. And this one is provided by a great friend of the channel, Mikey, who has compiled a series of tunes that he'd like me to go through in a more one-off basis rather than, the deep dives I've been going through like formal catalogs. And the first tune on the track list he's put together is by the Noisettes, not a group I've heard of, but I enjoy the title. It sounds like a cheeky take on a Motown type group name. And the tune, which I'm forgetting in the moment, is Wind Blows Hot. So, I'm going through Marie Fredrikson's Hot Wind, or Het Wind right now, so it feels appropriate. But, if a wind blows hot, I suppose, there's certain climatic observations one could make, or, perhaps it's less about the actual environment, but what wind could be representative of. And in many cases, if it's a cold wind, it could be the wind of death, but if it's a warmer wind, perhaps that speaks to happier tidings or good fortune. I do wonder what happens when the wind blows hot. Let's see if I can pick up enough to get a sense for what the theme is here. This is Noisettes from great friend of the channel, Mikey, and the track is Wind Blows Hot.
I feel the wind close by, coming to take me away. Yes, I see your eyes flicker. You still have nothing to say. And I'm not happy because you never get close to me. Will you get close to me? I have no soul in me. We fell in love anyway. I feel so wild, deceptive. The moon and the stars, they will play. Let them stray. She likes them young, deceptive. I see no reason to stay.
It's a bit wicked, it's a bit like theatrical, like
because you never get close to me.
it's funny because I mentioned Motown.
I have no soul in me.
Pretty famous Motown song, I Can't Get Close to You.
I will do almost anything. Good times and journeys and everything. Can't see it all in a single day. Just don't go climbing on the rocks in May. I'll be happier any day. La 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 la, yeah, yeah.
It's like truly insane musical theater. In the best way.
And the stars are bright that night, my love. I know you cut me down so hard. In love, once I know you've had enough, I know you've had enough of my love. We fell in love, 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 fell in love. Fell in love, 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 fell We fell in love.
Deliciously mad is the phrase that comes to mind. Yeah, it's like there are moments there where it's making me think of Caro Emerald and her oldie-timey woman on the stage captivating you sort of delivery, but then there's also a bit of a raw, like, alternative rock kind of attitude to the sonics. The lyrics seem a bit cheeky and fun, and again, the Noisettes, just on the surface of it, it sounds like a funny take on, the Marvelettes, the Supremes. It has that female girl group sound, like Noisettes, like the Ets. But then ultimately I Just Can't Get Close to You, it's like a classic Motown tune, and there were lines about like, are you gonna get close to me, ? And like it felt like it was a dialogue about that very concept. So suddenly it was like, man, is the reference more overt than I was thinking? But whether or not that's the case, again, I felt like I was watching a very, attitude-heavy, bit wicked, bit fun, bit cheeky, like musical theater stage show, like as I was listening to that. So, really incredible tune. Curious to know, what the story is here. I'm sure in the moment I'm forgetting, but I go through a lot of conversations, including with Mikey. A lot of comments back and forth. In the moment, I'm forgetting if there was like any informational context that was given to me surrounding this group, going into this first of the Lucky Dips that he'll have, that he'll be providing, but. If I have forgotten, I apologize, and I'm sure, in the comments, all the important information shall eventually appear. But yeah, really interesting and crazy tune, although as you'll see, in the grand scheme of things, and as wicked insane as that was, not the craziest Lucky Dip I did tonight, and that's no insult to this, that's just, in terms of the craziness scale, that's up there, but I listened to a tune that maybe like broke the scale earlier. So either way, it's been a crazy night of Lucky Dip. Shout out to all the people who are expanding this larger folder. Shout out to like patron of the playlist, Philip, who had the very idea to put together a whole assortment of tunes, different eras, different types of genres and so on, and just to go through them kind of an incidental basis, which I keep mentioning. It's a nice break from doing deep dives, in the sense that deep dives I have to make sure I know where I am in the catalog and make sure I'm not leaving out any crucial bonus tunes, and some people want me to go to the next album and come back to the bonus tunes later. It's like a very complicated process for all the different deep dives, whereas a Lucky Dip, it's like you bring me a tune, I look at the title, I've never heard of the group, I play it. There's a bit more of a simplicity to it, which was kind of the idea from the beginning. So another cool Lucky Dip. Looking forward to Lucky Dips of all the different people, including from Mikey. So shout out to you all. Do let me know what you think of this, and I will see you next time. Peace.